First things first. Let's give it up for the look. Let's hear it for the hair. I was very, very scared to try this color because look at it. Trying to rake through it. It's not even rake. I'm trying to brush through it because I had it in a ponytail just so I could do my makeup. I mean, it barely sheds. Like, I don't know if you can see this little bit of hair there. This is 22 inches. I mean, I really need to bust my my measuring tape out so I can really measure it because maybe it comes. Oop, don't mind my mommy stomach. It comes down to my waist. This ain't no 22. There's no way that this is 22 inches. And it comes down to my waist. I'm tall, I'm 5'9". I have a very long torso. 22 inches, are you sure? Fuchsia. Are you sure this is 22 inches? I think it's more. I mean, I'm in love with it. I'm gonna be honest. Like, look at it. It looks so cute. I'm so sorry. I can't stop touching my hair. I was supposed to stop touching my hair in videos. You see how that went. Look at it. Wow. And it's so, when I say it's so soft, it's so soft. Yeah. So today I am, as you've seen, I am showing you this mint 22 inch luxurious wig that I have, and you're gonna also see me fill with this wig cap. So what I was trying to do, I saw this other girl do it on TikTok, and me and my big head, it just ain't work. You see, it just keep tearing and tearing and tearing, so I had to take it off. And then I had to use a different one and try a different method. So what I did, I aimed for the front band because it's just 2 layers of fabric. So I just separated the underlayer, and you see me tying that underlayer on top, but my head is big, I keep forgetting. So I just tied it underneath in the back of my neck, and I used the LA Girl matte powder because it's pretty much the best and it's cheap, and you can find it right at the hair store, girl. So here's me blending. And now that I kind of look like my father when he had a bald head, we are going to take that underlayer out, like I mentioned before, and just tear it right out. It comes out right easily, and this made it easier for me to do my wig cap method. I typically just spray a whole bunch of Got2b and then cut it along my hairline, but I didn't want to do that because I feel like that thinned my hair out. But I ended up having to put Got2b glue on it anyway, and I will show you exactly why as soon as I put it on my head. I don't know what's taking me so long. Oh, I'm putting makeup on. Alright, so we putting makeup on inside the wig cap. I'm on the phone with my sister, so I'm not talking to myself. That's why I'm smiling, because she's crazy. Look at that. It don't look right. You see it? I know you see it. It don't look right. I'm trying to pull it down and make it seem like it's going to make it any better, and it did not. I just had to accept the fact that I got to be Got2b glue on it. Because look at that. Looking like I got a doggone sweat band underneath my wig. That's a mess. We can't go outside like that. So what we supposed to do is take it off. Exactly. Yes. Thank you, Elizabeth. Just pull it down, but I like the way that I did this. This way was a little bit easier for me actually, because I only had to worry about, by my temples, and because the band is a little bit thicker, it holds the Got2b. See, I was just rubbing it in. Because the Got2b kind of stopped exactly where the cap stopped, and I did not do it by my ears just because I didn't feel like it. I feel like it tugs on my hair, so I didn't really want to like pull it down too much. To keep it to stay, and it just wasn't. I did get it eventually once it dried down some more, but you finna see me struggle. With cutting this, because it kind of sticks to your skin, flip it up first, please. Please do not cut your skin. Especially if you're your first time doing it, girl, don't cut your skin. Be careful. Try to flip it up I will show you later. I was doing it with a razor. I would not suggest that if you don't know what you're doing. Get a rat tail comb and take the end of that to flip it up, because you can cut your forehead up, and that's not gonna look cute. You have a laid lace with some scabs around it because you done cut your skin. Now I'm seeing again that it still looks absolute mess. I don't know why I was trying to put that makeup over that little thing and it was showing. You can also see my braid, which is where I was trying to cover it up at. So what I ended up having to do was switch my part over just a little bit, just so it could lay where my scalp is laying. And yeah, I'm just cutting off somewhere on that cap because it looks a mess, a full bona fide mess. And I know y'all seen it. And then you gotta make sure you clean up your hairline, because if you don't, your install is gonna be messy. You want it as neat as possible, but make sure you're not rubbing too hard, especially if you're using alcohol, because you could burn your edges. And it also helps with making sure your lace stays down and sticks without any problems. And I'm using the Ebin adhesive spray, the extra hold, and I'm using the same method I use with my doggone eyelashes, girl. Just let it dry down a little bit and then pull it down, especially because I just did the alcohol. It stuck almost instantly. I'm cutting it in not quadrants, but I'm cutting it in sections. I suggest doing it tempo by tempo on each side in the middle, and that way when you're laying it, your lace will be flat and it won't be any bubbles in it. You also have to make sure that you cut any extra lace off around your ear. Don't forget to do that, because when you try to lay it, it will be uncomfortable. And this is the razor that I was speaking of. Don't cut it up too far either, because then you're gonna mess yourself up. But the reason why I do it with the little razor first and then go after it with the scissors will give it a straight edge look, and I don't kind of like that. I want it to look, like it's absorbed into my skin, which it will, which you will see. I'm going to show an up close of it melting into my skin, and I need to be able to see, because I don't want it to look cute on video and then I go outside and I look like who did it and why. So, and my hair kept falling in my face and it was getting on my nerves because I ain't had no big clips. Why? Because my little sister has all my big clips, but we ain't gonna talk about that. There you see, it's blending. It's gone. It's melting right in there, and this is me zooming in to show you. I tried this for the first time using the middle tip of the rat tail comb, just because metal heat, it just helps it hurry up the process. Y'all, I tried to keep staying frame as much as possible, but I kept going out of frame. See how I'm doing with the metal comb? That could help with making sure it's down, because I know especially towards your ear, that little flap always comes up. It don't matter what you do. See, look, that's me moving it back because I don't want my lace basically on my eyeballs. So just make sure you also move it back, like have it mimic your actual hairline. And I'm taking my Cream of Nature mousse and gonna do my baby hairs. I did not do this part on my mannequin because I didn't know how much lace I would have to cut off, just because I knew this was going to be a little bit too big for my my perimeter of my hairline, and I just wanted the lace to fit comfortably, because if it's itchy, you're going to be scratching and it's going to be annoying. And I'm about to go in with my tweezers. At any point in time where you feel something is too bulky or it don't look right, pluck, because bam, look at that. And I'm going to mimic the same thing on the other side. Make sure you size it up before you cut, because if you cut way too much because you overcompensated, you're going to have to make it work. And I already did the top part off camera because my camera had died, obviously, because otherwise I would have showed you guys. But I mean, because I did the top part on the other side, it's pretty much the same exact process. I used the razor for the first two sections, and then when I get close to my ear, I just use the scissors, because I ain't finna cut myself. Not for YouTube, no I'm not. again, just take it piece by piece. This, I would see what I'm doing right now. I would not suggest that. If you don't know what you're doing, please do not cut your face. It's really easy. Yeah, this is me trying to show you. I mean, I know you guys cannot see the lace, but it wasn't doing what it was supposed to do, so I had to keep cutting it. And then this, you see the kind of bulge there a little bit. The way that you get that off is by literally, I'm gonna do it again. You're gonna take the comb, push it downward towards your ear, and that just makes it, because you know, like when you smile or whatever, you know, your skin moves. You don't want it to be too tight on your face. I mean, you want it to be, ooh, not me getting my face like that, but you do want it to, you do want it to be tight, but you don't want it to have a frown line. That's perfect. Saying it has a frown line, and see, that's, I'm kind of fixing it. You can kind of see it a little bit, but not too much. It's just because my forehead is very veiny. And again, the downward rat tail comb is going to take the win every single time. If you see that there's any bulge, just push that thing down with the heat, and it should, you know, adjust it a little bit. And if you see any extra lace, you can always just lift it up and cut it. As long as you do the application correctly, it should not lift up the entire thing. And then we're going to go in with the Cream of Nature mousse again, and it wasn't working for me, so guess what? I went back to my roots. I know where I came from. I'm using Gorilla Knots. Sometimes the mousse doesn't work, especially for synthetic. I don't know why. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but I had to use a little bit of Gorilla Snot. I'm just going to tell you that now. My hair was done a couple of days ago. My edges are still stuck. So, I mean, it did what it was supposed to do, so I'm not complaining. And again, I'm going and pluck in, just making sure that my little baby hair right there is as thin as possible, just because I don't like a whole bunch of hair there, and I also don't like it covering my tattoo, so I try to make sure it's thinned and evened out on both sides, and it makes it look a little bit more natural when you do that. Now I'm about to just tie it down because I didn't hit it up with the hot comb. I'm going to do that after I take it off, but for right now we're just going to tie this down, and I'm going to go ahead and start my makeup anyway, and then I'll be back with my makeup halfway done. And I am back with my long eyelashes. Oh, where I'm going. Okay, here I go. So I do, before y'all don't get started on me, I do have concealer on my face. I'm letting it sit. So if you see any little surface on my face, that's what it is. And I put some of my Fenty foundation on my lace because I didn't like the dark spot that was on the top that was showing my braid, and I kind of messed it up. So you want to know what I had to do? I had to go back in with my LA Girl HD powder to try to blend it out, and you're gonna see me try to recuperate what I have done. And I just had to blot the excess off with the paper towel, and that actually works. So if you put too much makeup, blot it out with a paper towel. Take a brush to brush out the roots just to make sure it doesn't look like you have a bald spot, because no one wants that. And then I'm going to go and flatten it with the hot comb, which I told you I was going to do after I had taken off my edges scarf. And also with this, please be careful because you can burn your ear, forehead, and all that good stuff. Just take your time, take it slow. I would suggest to have it on the lowest heating setting just so you don't burn yourself, because you can also burn yourself through the lace, which I have done. And now I'm going to blend out my concealer, which I mentioned before. There is a little bit under my eye, but it doesn't even look like it on camera, which is strange. But anywho, this is a not so get ready with me. I was already sitting here, so I just thought, why not keep going? And the foundation that I have on is by the Sephora brand, and the concealer I'm using is the It Girl. Is it It Girl? Whatever. It Cosmetics, whatever. And I'm going in with my Fenty, whatever these thingies are. I forgot the name of it. Don't quote me on it. The matchsticks. And I think the color was, oh, never mind. I don't remember. Then the darker one, I think it's Toffee. Don't quote me. But yeah, this is just me contouring And then this is me blending in my highlight and contour. I really love the Fenty matchsticks because they're really creamy and they blend into your skin like instantly. Like, even though this is super fast forward, I was able to blend my face in like 5 minutes. Please ignore my terrible singing. And then I'm also using the cream blush foundation. Oh, not blush foundation, the cream blush by Fenty. And this brush I had from Elf from my local Target. I love this to blend out my contour because it just gives it an airbrush look. And then I'm spraying it with the NYX Bear With Me Primer Refresh. It's like a 7-in-1, girl, I don't know. And then this brush I had got from Shein. It's like a foundation brush, but I like it better to blend in than apply my foundation because it makes it kind of blotchy, but it's perfect at blending, which is backwards, but whatever. Then I'm just popping on a little highlight. And we're done. And now I'm gonna come back at you with the review.
Hi, it's your girl Liz Marie, and I am back with another hair review. This hair was sent to me by Fushi. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I had 2 other wigs. My very first video that I posted of the blonde that I turned into a shortcut, and the other number 8 that I could never remember what number was, the number 8 copper. Like, that actually looks exactly like this one, but now we have it in a mint that matches my braces. And yeah, so I got it off of Amazon, as you may know, and I'm obsessed with it. Let me put something on my lips. I feel like because I'm wearing black, I need a pink to go with the, hold on 1 second. Yeah. I usually don't like pink, but because, you know, the hair, it calls for pink. And this is tiramisu butter gloss. Yeah, I mean, I kind of want something a little bit more pinker. I feel like if I do it anymore, you know, it matches my blush that I have on a little bit, just a smidge. Oh, these eyelashes are so big. My hair is laying down my lashes, and I don't like any stuff like that, so I needed to stop immediately. Yeah, I mean, you can see it. I don't know what else there is more to say than I love it. If you're looking for a fun color and you don't want to dye your own hair, yeah, just look them up. They have a variety of colors. They also have this other wig that, but I decided to pick this one besides the purple one. I mean, the purple one was cute. I just wanted this one more. And yeah, I mean, look at it. It's full. When I say root to tip again, this is synthetic. I mean, the little waves, it makes me think of ramen noodles, but we're going to breeze past that saying and appreciate. Like, it's so soft. Like, here's the back. It should look flat. It should. If it doesn't, say no if it doesn't, but it should look flat. I mean, I do have a little bump right here because my braids, oh, I actually fixed it. This, you know, I didn't brush it from the back, so hold on, let me just brush it and then show you again because it should, look at that. I could take it all, honey, I could take it all the way through, except for like right there, but I could take it all the way through. The dust is flying everywhere from my backdrop, but that's okay. Guess I'm gonna show it again, the back. And I just like this because look at how far how far back, I'm thinking about the bar. I'm about to actually go out thinking about the bar already, but I love how far back the part goes. Like, you see, it goes back really far, and I love that. I love that for me because me and my ear tucking self, I think that's the really reason why I love their wigs so much, because it's a T, for one, it's a T part, so it's like the frontal without the commitment. Love that. And again, like I said, beginner friendly. I think T parts are the best place to start, because even if you mess up the lace, and you know, if you have a little bit of hair, a little edge or something, you can cut out the perimeter of the lace, sew it to your head, and have it look natural, and it'll still look just like your hair. I mean, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, but you probably don't, but yeah. But I mean, seriously, you can turn it into something else if you feel like it's not, you know, I can't get the legs down right or whatever. But with these wigs, I'm telling you, they're very beginner friendly. If you follow what I did with my wigs, I mean, it looks hard. It does. It looks hard. But I'm sorry, once you keep doing it, you'll get the hang of it. Don't worry. Oh my God, I don't even have any earrings on. Hold on. So my studs are downstairs, but we have these. I probably am not gonna wear these. I like my studs. I'm not wearing a necklace or any. Oh, you know what? Forget the earrings. No, I need to go get my earrings. I'll go get my earrings. So I found my earrings. They weren't downstairs. Well, I found some earrings anyway. Like 3 pair. So I didn't have on any jewelry. Like, who's gonna go outside like that? Makes me feel less of a woman when I don't have earrings on. Okay, we fixed that. Anyway, but yeah. I need my bigger ones. I need to curl this. If I go outside with my edges uncurled, I will never forgive myself, because I'm gonna be looking at it like, oh my God, I should have curled them. And yeah, so you get to watch it live. Actually hear me do it. All right, so we gotta wait for these to heat up. It's a very bad habit to touch this while it's heating up, because if it's too hot, well, I mean, how would you know if it's hot if you don't touch it? Exactly. So, in doing this, I don't think this helps, but then again, I think it does. It may not help, but I'm gonna do it anyway. It is a little warmed up. Okay. I shouldn't have curled it that way. I should have curled it the other way. Now it just looks like a Nike check mark. Oh my God, I messed it up. Okay, oh, I feel under pressure. This is embarrassing. Which one combined? Okay, never mind. False alarm. But I do need to put a little something up there so it can hold like that and not be looking like it belongs in Whoville. Okay, let's go to the other side now. The side that has my first tattoo. Why do I feel like this side's gonna come out better? I'm so mad. And it did. Yeah, of course. Okay. But I mean, I have it done, so that's what that matters. Okay, I'm back, and now we have the righteous toothbrush, and then we have the mousse. I put this on the back of my hand. My hands are so ashy. I need to put some lotion on them, because I've been washing my hands every 2 seconds. Oh my gosh, my son is downstairs. I don't think this is actually really helping anything, pretty much, so. Yeah, it's really not. That side did something. This side is a little questionable. I kind of want to cut this down a little bit. I kind of do, but I don't know where my scissors are. I kind of don't want to look for them either. I'll leave it, whatever. Anyway, anywho. So that's it. This is the final look. I mean, I have recorded me plucking, because I plucked the middle part. In the one in the copper one, I did not pluck the middle part. This one I did. I recorded it, and what did I do? I deleted it off my camera by accident because my SD card ran out of space, because the other videos that I recorded, I uploaded them to my computer, but I did not delete them off of the SD card after. So my mistake. I apologize. And yeah, I really did show how I customized it, how I did the baby hairs and everything, but it tanked into the deleted box. I don't even know how to get it off. I don't think I can get it back. I'm just gonna let it go. If you love this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please do not forget to subscribe. Send it to some friends, send it to your sisters, send it to your mother, send it to your brother, send it to your sneaky link, send it to everybody, okay? And feel free to leave a comment, you know, whatever. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Thanks. Bye.
Are you a Nicki fan?
What? Am I a Nicki fan? Pull up in the
Monster automobile gangster with a bad bitch that came from Sri Lanka.